wingers come out onto the field, and it's a strange situation. Leeds currently third. They could finish second if Widnes beat Wigan today. If not, they'll finish in third position and will either play in the Premiership, Featherstone or St Helens, looking at the table today. And Castleford, well, some 9 games ago they had a record of played 16, won 14, drawn 1 and lost 1 with 29 points. Today, 9 games later, they've gained 1 point more. They now have a record of played 25, won 14, drawn 2 and lost 9. Only 1 draw and 8 defeats in those last 9 games. And Castleford, their team today is Mark Gibson at fullback, the three-quarter line of Tony Marchant, Terry McAllister, Grant Anderson and Chris Chapman, the half-back combination of John Joyner and Dean Blankley, a front row of Kevin Ward, Kevin Beardmore and Keith England. The second row will be Paul Crabtree and Dean Sampson. A loose forward will be Martin Kettridge. The substitutes are Neil Batty and Paul Murphy. And Leeds, they have Gary Spencer at fullback and how well he's played recently. Phil Ford at number 2, Gary Schofield at 3, Gibson is at 4, and at 5 will be John Bentley. David Creaser and Mark Lord are the half-back combination today. Front row of Lee Crooks, Colin Maskell and Hugh Waddell. Second row, Roy Powell and Paul Dixon. Loose forward is David Hurren. The substitutes, Gary Lord and Gary Price at 15. So Leeds to kick off. It will be John Bentley and David Creaser to take us underway. And Kevin Ward picks it up. Immediately, Ward has been suffering from a groin injury and having painkilling injections is brought to ground. And his fellow front rower, Keith England. Kettridge, who kicked so well against Widnes in midweek and was unlucky to finish on the losing side in a very tight game. Oh, and charged down by Paul Dixon. I think that Castleford have got possession back. And a good catch by Mark Gibson after his kick was charged down. Ball in there. Oh, and the referee gets in the way, Mr. Cross. And Dean Blankley are very unhappy. So it'll be Blankley to put the ball in, and Castleford win the first scrum. Joyner. Kettridge. Oh, and straight into the arms of Carl Gibson. That was a ridiculous pass under the circumstances. Leeds in a good position, just outside the 25. Crooks driving in. Mascula acting halfback. It's the ball out. Heron, long ball out there. Schofield on the outside, he's got Ford. Ford's on his outside. Lord's on his inside. Can he slip it to Lord? He does, and Lord's over.
In front by 4 points to 0.
Oh, David Creaser with the conversion attempt, some 15 yards in from this right-hand touchline. A little bit of wind, but not too bad at the moment. It's a good one, it is. And so Leeds go into a 6 points to 0 lead. An excellent start for the Loiners. Well, Martin Kettridge will restart for Castleford. Go forward. Oh, Ford's lost that one. No, he hasn't. He's obviously knocked on. So Cass with the head and ball. Win that one as well. Joyner. It's the ball out to McAllister. Tackle by Carl Gibson. Samson holding on to it well. Kevin Beardmore. Joyner. Back to Beardmore. And just 5 yards out from the Leeds line. Joyner again. Ward. Kicked through by McAllister, but Leeds win that possession. So Dean Blankley with his first try in his debut for the first team. And he backed it up superbly. Schofield launches it forward. Trapped there by Mark Gibson. He's got Phil Ford with him. He's got Gary Spencer with him, and it's Spencer who gets a hold of him. Ford's going to wrestle him to the ground. Tony Marchant with 12 tries this season. All out there to Keith England. England, Roy Powell with a good tackle. Castleford starting off as they finished against Widnes. Good run there by Sampson. Just inside the Leeds 25, John Joyner. Long ball out to Blankley. Blankley. Oh, good ball on that outside. Chance here for Martin. Has he bounced it? No, he hasn't. He bounced it down. A very, very good move. The fullback coming on the outside, Mark Gibson, gives it inside to Tony Marchant. Tony Marchant looks injured, but he bounced that one down. And
tremendous enthusiasm from the crowd as well. There's Gibson, picks it up well. Could possibly have scored himself instead of giving on to Tony Marchant, but certainly looked as though Marchant was going to score. No doubt about it that the ball was bounced, and that ball coming out of it. Oh, Herendale takes it, but picked up by Grant Anderson. 23 tries for him this season. England. So ball back to Beardmore to Sampson. Oh, good ball inside, and Chapman is held and then knocks on. Oh, ball kicked away, and it's a penalty to Castleford right in front of the post. Wrong player. Martin Kettridge. Martin Kettridge to kick at goal, and he had 5 out of 5 against Widnes during midweek. This should be an easy kick. He's, according to my records, 121 goals so far. Right-footed, round the corner kicker, straight in front, and Kettridge kicks that one. 8 minutes of the game gone. It's now Castleford 2, Leeds 6. Dropped right on his own line. Dean Sampson is the man in responsible. Leeds winning that one. Creaser knocking on as well. Castleford 3-1 up in the scrums at the moment. Kettridge again in the thick of the action. Gibson coming on the overlap, but Leeds have won that one. Good play by David Heron, spotted it very quickly. Woodell still yet to open his account for Leeds this season with a try. Heron, foul. Could do hands Kettridge off, but good tackle by Kettridge. Lee Crooks shaping to release that one round the corner to Creaser, but nobody falling for it. Schofield hoists that one from right to left. It's swirling in the wind, coming down, and a very, very good take indeed. Mark Gibson handling the ball well under pressure, and a penalty awarded to Castleford for Carl Gibson being offside.
Oh, you mean running? Yes, carried on. Yes.
Kettridge. Very little room for him to work on that side. Oh, nice play by Terry McAllister, shown Some nice touches in this opening 10 minutes. Ball hoisted forward. Go forward. And Ford will go around the outside. Throws it inside. Lovely ball to Spencer. Spencer going into midfield. He's got a lot of cover with him. Oh, and that ball nearly getting to Mark Lord. And a counter-attack. And Ford is going to be in trouble for that tackle. Right in front of us. And the Cass attacker stepping off the wrong foot, caught Ford totally unawares. Was a high tackle. I'm afraid he's going to go off for 10 minutes.
And Ford sin-binned in the 13th minute. Well, Kettridge finds a good touch and leads down to 12 men. Kevin Ward and has lost it. Well, that looked to go forward. Says it must have touched the Leeds hand, but I couldn't see that from here. Keith England. And referee Mr. Cross making some strange decisions at the moment. Ward knocked down by Carl Gibson, and he spotted that one. So a game full of incident, and we've had now just 14 minutes. Another win by Castleford from that scrum, and Kettridge coming off the back of it. Throws it wildly. And Crabtree pushing in. Joyner. Oh, straight into the arms of Grant Anderson, but he ran straight into Lee Crooks and lost the ball. And Mark Lord now. And the referee has awarded a penalty to Leeds, which John Bentley is over the roof. And Colin Maskell, Acton half. Liddell. Ooh, and a fist going over the top there from Grant Anderson. Good job that didn't connect. Crooks. Good forward running and tremendous tackling from both sides. Heron looking for support, but no one to give it to. Oh, good play, and round the back is Mark Lord again, backing up well. Dixon. Very nearly losing possession, but last tackle. Heron to Crooks. Crooks chips it through. That's a good kick. 10 yards from the Castleford line. So it's Dean Blankley to feed, and it's a penalty. And Mark Lord not retiring. Kevin Beardmore will restart. And there goes Keith England. And I think the ball is lost. It has.
Paul Dixon who's got it. And a little bit of movement off the ball. Good play there by Lord. A dispute on possession. Oh, and he's pulled out of his possession there. There's a chance on this side. But Leeds have got possession back. David Heron to Schofield. Crooks. Game ebbing and flowing as both sides lose possession with great regularity, but good for the crowd. Exciting stuff. And Leeds leading by 6 points to 2. 18 minutes of the game gone. Oh, and lovely play by Colin Maskell. Maskell again, back to Crooks. Crooks trying a drop goal. And the ball picked up there. Samson. Oh, once again it's dropped. And Grant Anderson's finding the ball like a bar of soap this afternoon. It's the third pass in succession that he's dropped. And Leeds have they put in. One against the head. Joyner, and back to Blankley. Blankley slips it to Samson, but a very good tackle by David Hearn. Blankley again to Joyner. And Joyner taking some pulling down. And a chance here for Castleford. Heading Ward. Ward is over. Well, his power and his weight took him there. He just took the ball from the ball and just crashed over. Roy Powell was there, Paul Dixon was there, but neither could stop him. And in the 20th minute, Castleford are back on level terms. So look how it came. Joyner taking some stopping there. Kevin Beardmore is acting halfback. Take the ball, flips it up to Ward, and Ward crashes through two defenders to go over. So Kettridge, and he kicks it, and Castleford are in front at 8 points to 6. Kevin Ward's second try of the season, and Kettridge kicks his second goal of the afternoon to take him on to 123. But anyhow, Leeds come back to kick off. David Priester puts that ball deep from the kick. So Gibson, who finds his way to the 25. Ward. And this time it's Heron and Crooks that do the stopping. Keith England. Beardmore to Kettridge. Kettridge chips it into the gap. But Carl Gibson was equal to that and kicked the ball up nicely. Dixon on halfway. Here comes Powell. Powell taken round the neck and shoulders. And Mark Lord waiting to receive. Does so now. Out to Heron. Heron escapes one tackle. But Leeds penned just inside their own half. On now, Crooks. And he'll kick. Kicks to that far side. It bounces once. Will it go in? So it just goes dead. So restart for Castleford on their own 25. And it'll be Kevin Beardmore to at the tap. And Crabtree as first man. Sampson. It's the ball out to England. Anderson. And so far, Castleford having the majority possession. They've 5 scrums, 2 Leeds, 1 against the head. Joyner. Oh, slips it out, and Gary Schofield's picked that one up. The game's settling down a little now as both sides vie for possession. Creaser, long ball out to Dixon. Dixon can't go anywhere. Two tackles remaining. Crooks gets to 25 but can't release the ball. Woodell. This is the final tackle. Schofield hoists it high. Everybody coming in on it, but once again a very, very good take by Mark Gibson. Not faulted under any pressure this afternoon at all. 24 minutes gone, it's still Castleford 8, Leeds 6. Kevin Ward. Ward gets it out to Kevin Beardmore. Beardmore's got Martin with him, but it's gone real forward. And everything comes back. And Leeds will have the put in. We're some 30 yards from the Castleford posts. Virtually dead centre as Leeds win possession. Creaser. Ooh, Creaser brought to ground. Heron. And the tackling uncompromising, fierce. And a good driving run by Hugh Waddell takes Leeds now inside the Castleford 25. On that left-hand side, we're opposite the main stand here at Weldon Road. Lee Crooks. Crooks out to Gibson. Gibson through the gap. Gibson going for the line, and Gibson is over. What a piece of opportunism and speed off the mark. Crooks is fast. 26 minutes gone, and Leeds retake the lead. A try by Carl Gibson, his 21st of the season. Well, it started on the far side. Watch Crooks, long ball out. Gibson takes it beautifully, races between 2 defenders, and there's nobody can stop him there as the fullback Gibson and Chapman came across. So Leeds now into a 10 points to 8 lead, and David Creaser with a kick which is marginally more difficult than the one he kicked earlier. He's some 7 or 8 yards in from the right-hand touchline, but it's well wide. And so it's now Castleford 8, Leeds 10.
So Martin Kettridge to restart, and Phil Ford pick up back on the field after his 10-minute sojourn for a high tackle. Waddell. And Waddell playing it to himself, nobody marking him, quite entitled. And then loses possession with a stupid pass. Castleford now in possession, just inside the Leeds half. Crabtree. Kevin Ward. Kettridge hoists that one to the corner, but Bentley, who's hardly had a touch all the game, in fact, I would say that's only his second touch, and he takes it well. Castleford 8, Leeds 10, and we've got just 11 minutes of this first half remaining. Crooks using as the foil there by Maskell, but Maskell goes himself. And hoisted downfield. Good kick by Schofield, puts Castleford back in their own 25. Mark Gibson. Outside him is Chapman. Chapman, who had 6 tries in the opening 5 or 6 games, but has since been injured and has now only got 9 this season. England looking for Sampson. Sampson loses possession and picked up nicely by Gary Spencer. And Castleford just cannot retain possession long enough to mount another serious attack. They scored through Kevin Ward on 20 minutes from just a 7 or 8 yard run through. Gibson coming on the inside, but it's out there to Lord. Creaser swings through, gets it to Schofield. Schofield forward, gets it out to Dixon. Dixon looking for support, but he just is twisted round at the last minute by a tackle from Blankley. Lord to Schofield. Heron got Crooks with him. Crooks throws it wildly, and a chance here. Picked up, knocked on, according to referee Mr. Cross. Well, Terry McAllister could see the line beckoning there, but Leeds will have possession from the scrum, hopefully, while they get it. And Mark Lord running forward. Roy Powell. Cries from that crowd on the far side, but Mr. Cross is right there. Sees nothing wrong and allows play to go on. Dixon. Some 30 yards out from the Castleford post. Creaser to Crooks. Crooks again with that turning round in the tackle and spinning out a pass. Heron to Spencer. Spencer chips it in play. Can Spencer get to it? But another absolutely miraculous take by Mark Gibson. Tremendous catch. And very, very brave there. Marchant, who had a chance to score early on, but bounced the ball down in the tackle. Joyner to Ward. Ward releases it back to Joyner. Joyner's got Kettridge with him. Kettridge is through the gap, but he got his pass out, and Leeds will pick it up. No, they haven't. And finally, the referee has awarded a scrum. So, Leeds with the head and ball. And win that one as well. Spencer going forward. Woodell. Kettridge and Keith England there doing the damage on you, Woodell. Roy Powell coming down this far side. No quarter has to given by either side, and it's Heron, and he loses possession. Knocked on. Scrums at the moment, 4 to Castleford, 3 to Leeds. And it'll be Dean Blankley to put this ball in. And Grant Anderson making ground towards the Leeds 25. To Dean Sampson. Dean Sampson coming forward. Twists and turns, still going strong. But Gary Schofield's got him round the hips. He's not going any further. Blankley cheekily from acting halfback. And Leeds now under pressure, 10 points to 8 in front. Ward, Kevin Ward, can he go again? Gets the ball out to England. Good ball there. A good tackle coming in, and Castleford have regained possession. Gibson touched it, you'd have thought another 6 tackles, but a chance here for Marchant. Marchant's over. Beautiful feed by Terry McAllister. And on that last tackle, Castleford have gone back in front. Let's have a look at it again. The ball coming back here to Keith Ward. Tries to get it through. Long ball out there by Beardmore. If you notice there that it looked as though the ball had been played by Carl Gibson on this last tackle. The ball out wide here. McAllister, this time he feeds him well, and over he goes in the corner. A good try by Tony Marchant. His 13th of the season. And Martin Kettridge now, who's kicked 2 from 2 this afternoon. This is a hard chance from wide out on the far right touchline. Hoists it high. It's a beautiful kick. Martin Kettridge, his 3rd kick of the afternoon, 3 from 3, puts Castleford now 14, Leeds 10. So Martin Kettridge, his 3 kicks now take him to 124 for the season. Hasn't kicked a drop goal yet. And inside the 25 of Castleford, 14-10 in front. Twice they've been in front, twice Leeds have been in front. Widnes leading Wigan by 14 points to 12. If Leeds can win this game, they will finish 2nd, providing that Widnes scoreline stays the same. Long by Kettridge, into the Leeds 25. Gary Spencer who waits for it, just as he did against Warrington. Picks the ball up, goes again, but goes in midfield, but the Castleford tackling is very, very sound. Driven to the ground there by Grant Anderson. John Bentley looking for some of the game. Has come way, way across field, right to this near side touchline. Phil Ford. And the Leeds wingers have seen very little possession this afternoon. Crooks just makes it over the 25. To David Heron. Heron to Dixon. Dixon twists out of that one. Still going, Paul Dixon. Oh, it's passed there to Gary Schofield. If it had got picked
locked up. Would have been a certain try, I would have thought. And Castleford have got possession back. England. Oh, escapes a tackle. He's got support from Samson, but he was on the wrong side of him. Beardmore to Joyner. Joyner's got Ward with him, but Joyner can't slip it out in the tackle. And Castleford massing on that right-hand side. That's where the best option is. Grant Anderson looking to add to his 23 tries this season, but can't do so. Gets it back to Beardmore, but Beardmore is collared. We've got some 3 minutes remaining to half-time. Anderson takes a return pass there from Crabtree, just 2 yards out from the Leeds line. Options both ways for Castleford. Marchant to Kettridge. Kettridge kicks it forward, it chips off, and Gary Schofield is there. He's right on his own line. Kettridge is trying to push him over and say that he's grounded it, but he hasn't. Woodell will just come forward, gains a yard, so stops him from being held dead. And Leeds trying desperately to get away from their own line. Good play by Heron. Heron steps away and gets up towards the 25. Gary Schofield's there. Shapes to throw and pass out. Still gets it out to Roy Powell. Roy Powell spins away over the 25. Crooks. And Crooks will kick that one to that far side, but it's spinning in the wind. Again, well taken by Gibson. The Leeds from in the shadow of their own posts are now some 20 yards inside the Castleford half, and Castleford in possession. Tony Marchant. Kevin Ward, but he manages to get it away. Blankley's got support on his outside from Marchant. Marchant's going to score, is he? No, he isn't. Great covering tackle by Phil Ford. And a penalty for not allowing Marchant up. And Phil Ford certainly in the wars with Mr. Cross this afternoon. Well, it looked all on a try there as McAllister came in support on Marchant's right. He decided to go on his own. McAllister came on the left of him then, and very, very quickly Phil Ford overhauled Marchant. But then holding down in the tackle has given Martin Kettridge the chance to kick his fourth of the afternoon. And Kettridge, an easier kick than the last one that he popped over from that far side, about another 10 yards further in, and again should be worth 2 points to Castleford, but I've been known to miss from this range, of course. Here comes Kettridge, hoists it high, and it's another one. Both touches look at one another, and they decide to give it. As the hooter goes for half-time, Castleford taking a 6 points lead in at half-time. So the scoring came as early as the second minute when a lovely try by Mark Lord, converted by David Creaser. Martin Kettridge then reduced the arrears 6 minutes later with a penalty. Phil Ford was sin-binned on 13 minutes, and then Castleford went into an 8 points to 6 lead on 20 minutes. Kevin Ward's try, Kettridge's conversion. It was 8-6 at that stage, but then it was Carl Gibson coming off of the Crooks pass to put Leeds 10 points to 8 in front. Creaser failing with that conversion. But then a Marchant try and a Kettridge conversion and a Kettridge penalty right on the stroke of half-time. Giving us a score at half-time, it's Castleford 16, Leeds 10. Lee Crooks and John Joyner lead out the respective sides for the second half. Castleford enjoying a 6 points advantage, and with the news that Widnes are 26 points to 18 in front, but Caloto has been sent off, and that looks like going to be a rip-roaring last 10-15 minutes. Of course, that game has a lot of bearing on where Leeds finish, but they've got to win this game this afternoon if they're to move up from the third place that they occupy at the moment. And Castleford, of course, could swap places with Hull. Hull drawing 6 apiece with Salford.
Hull 10, Salford 6.
And Kettridge kicks off. Phil Ford, who's had not one of his best afternoons, has now forced Leeds into dropping out from between their own posts. So David Creaser to drop out, and Martin Kettridge to receive. Just on halfway. Kevin Beardmore, local licensee. And of course, Great Britain hooker. And Keith England's lost that one to David Heron. Well, that looks a ridiculous decision. England was juggling with the ball. Heron picked it up. And Leeds, well, hoping to win possession from this scrum. And this time, Castleford have possession. Looking a little bit forward as Mark Gibson released the ball to Grant Anderson. What a prospect this Gibson looks. Fullback. Very firm under pressure. And good on attack as well. Dean Sampson. Beardmore acting half. To Keith England. And Cook stole that one. Mark Lord. Woodell. And I said earlier, Hugh Woodell still looking for his first try of the season for Leeds. Oh, good handling by Leeds. Creaser. And gets up to halfway. And just ran out of space. Cooks to Heron. Heron to Dixon. Dixon straightens up. Goes and veers off to the right. He's looking for support. Got it from John Bentley. Bentley with virtually a clean pair of shorts. Hardly seen the ball. Gets it out. Inside the 25. Gets it out to Schofield. And Leeds are playing well. Oh, and the ball. Well, coming out of a Castleford pair of hands as they tried to steal it. 6 more tackles for Leeds. Crooks. Should have been a penalty, but Leeds in possession now. Inside the 25. Heron to Gary Spencer. Spencer to Dixon. Good tackle there. What a game this young man's having at fullback. But Leeds still in possession. Bentley. Bentley gets it out to Gibson, but finally Castleford win possession. Well, Leeds are irrepressible when they're in that mood, but just couldn't breach the Castleford defence. And David Creaser having treatment at the moment, just outside the 25. Kevin Ward to Sampson. Sampson's got men outside him. Oh, and Phil Ford is dragged back there by Dean Sampson. Should have been a knock-on earlier. He's given it. But, Castleford have possession. Will have the head and ball from this. Blankley puts it in. Doesn't get very far. as Mark Lord pins him to the ground. Oh, it's a very good all-action derby. The games between these sides this season. The Yorkshire Cup final, of course, Leeds won by 33 points to 12. And then in the John Player special first round, it was Castleford who won at Headingley by 21 points to 12. And then the Stones Bitter at Headingley. Leeds won. Kevin Ward. Oh, and Ward really wasted that opportunity. He'd got Chris Chapman charging in from the left, Grant Anderson coming on his right-hand side. A wasted chance after making such a good break. Leeds winning that Stones Bitter Championship game 32-18 at Headingley. And at the moment, Castleford 16 points to 10 in front here. Schofield dipping under one tackle, but pin and touch judge in from that far side. And Crabtree is going to be spoken to by the referee. And just holding down in the tackle. Woodell. Roy Powell. Crooks round the outside to Maskell. Woodell. Can't get the ball out, and I think he's lost it, has he? Yes, he has. Crabtree's stolen it. Joyner to Sampson. Sampson gets to halfway. And Carl Gibson is penalised for pinching the ball when the man was stationary. Martin Kettridge takes Castleford to the Leeds 25. Keith England. And Leeds now will have to hold Castleford out. The 6 points the difference. If it goes to 12, it could be hard to pull back. Ooh, Joyner just keeping his hands on that one. Gets it back to Crabtree. 7 minutes of the second half gone. Blankley a yard short. Good tackle by Hurren and Spencer in attendance. Joyner. And at last, Creaser has stolen it. Schofield. Dixon looking for support. He's got it on his inside from Maskell. And a good tackle coming in from Mark Gibson. Woodell. As Leeds storm forward. Woodell gets inside the Castleford half, still going strong. Mark Lord to Gary Schofield, chips it over, barged off the ball by Keith England. And penalty as Phil Ford gets involved with Grant Anderson and Chris Chapman. No need for it. The decision has been given. And the referee having words with Crabtree. And Gary Schofield suffering a little as Gary Lord warms up on that far side.
Schofield just winded and blowing the ribs. And Leeds going for the 6 points if they can get it. Waddell, first man in. Roy Powell. Oh, Crooks through a lovely gap. He's got Schofield. Oh, he's knocked. Well, he's knocked on right with the line open. Here it comes again. Roy Powell driving in. The ball with a lovely switch move with the creaser. Crooks is there. Schofield's on his outside and drops it right under the post. So Leeds there with a chance to equalise the scores. Still 6 points adrift. So Leeds now still 16 points to 10 down as Waddell barges through Crabtree's tackle. Crooks. Gets it out to Schofield. Can he make amends? Phil Ford. To Powell. Powell gets to halfway. Leeds going forward. Waddell. Dixon. Dixon still looking to offload, but can't do. Crooks. Oh, straight into the hands of Chapman. Castleford in possession, 5 yards inside the Leeds half. Anderson stopped by Crooks and Powell. Kettridge. Keith England. Well, Beardmore brought back, but the referee making the right decision. The ball was knocked on. And Leeds with the put-in. And I've yet to see the ball go in the scrum once this afternoon. In fact, everyone's hit the front row's legs. Spencer. The new Waddell is throwing some atrocious passes out whilst being tackled. Fortunately this time it's Schofield who retrieves the situation. And Castleford, well, sensing that with some 27 minutes remaining, he could do something. Powell. And Crabtree yet again involved. John Bentley hoists that one. So just inside the Castleford half.
And charging run by Hugh Waddell, beginning to make ground at each tackle. Crooks gets up to the 25. Creaser dropping that one. Oh, no points yet in the second half. Still Castleford 16, Leeds 10. And we've had some 15 minutes. Kevin Ward has lost that one. And is given that it touched the Leeds hand but looked offside. Gibson gets a good tackle on his namesake. And yet again, Carl Gibson doing the tackling. And a penalty to Leeds. Well, a host of strange decisions coming from Mr. Cross, angering both sets of fans and causing co-commentators up here to hold their heads in disbelief. Mr. Cross speaking quite sternly to John Joyner and Kevin Beardmore. As Castleford make a substitution, Crabtree is off and Paul Murphy is on. He scored against Widnes in midweek. Well, Dixon scrambling along the ground. Crooks. Oh, Crooks. Beautiful pass around the body there of Keith England. Bentley. Bentley's first chance he's had, and he gets to the 25. Roy Powell. Powell going for diagonal ball. He must release it. Phil Ford picks it up. Ford is over. Yes, he is. No, he's not. Well, he's disallowed the try. Creaser going round the outside, didn't have the ball when he was tackled. The ball picked up by Ford. He goes over, but it's not given, just as in the first half in a similar situation. Tony Marchant's try was disallowed. So twice Leeds have been in good positions in the second half, where Gary Schofield got his pass out to Schofield and he missed. And then Phil Ford having a try disallowed there. And the referee awarding a penalty to Castleford. And Kettridge has pinned Leeds well back with that one. Kevin Ward. Ward driving across the field but doesn't get very far. Gets it on, he's knocked forward. Well, it's Mr. Cross again angering the fans of Leeds with an absolutely appalling decision. And the commentators from Radio Leeds to my right just cannot believe what's going on here. Murphy going forward inside the 25. In fact, one of them's virtually in hysterics. Kettridge hoists that one high. Underneath it is Gary Spencer, but he takes it very well indeed. On the 6th tackle, so it's onto the 25. And Maskell will take it quickly because certain Castleford players are not in position. Gibson, that's Carl Gibson, that is. Marchant he was that did the tackling. Waddell, Leeds have all the pressure this half. They just can't make it tell. Two great chances to score. And Crooks has shown today what a great prop forward he is, a ball handling prop at that. And Mark Lord, well, had a great start when he scored that try. Heron looking in for it, but can't get it away. Just halfway through the second half, 20 minutes remaining. Tossed over the top of a Castleford player there by Crooks. Last tackle coming up. Crooks, spinning kick. But, Mark Gibson takes it to the second attempt. Lord beats him, keeps going, bounces off of another player, still going strong, and the crowd, Castleford crowd, rising to him. John Joyner out to Ward. Ward gets through Crease's tackle, but finally brought to ground by a combination of Gibson and Heron. Just inside the Leeds half, Keith England gets the ball out, but it's a long way back inside their own half. Murphin goes forward, back to where Ward and England threw the pass out to Kettridge. Kettridge chips it into the gap. Coming forward is Gary Spencer. Nicely taken by Spencer. Both fullbacks having storming games this afternoon. Foul to Dixon. But it's Maskell that picks it up. Waddell coming into the midway point between the 25 and the halfway line. Well, the offside decision's not coming to either side as Bentley gets that long loop pass, gets it out to Ford. Ford steps inside, squares up again. Typical full forward run. He's blocked down the line, he always comes inside, then straightens. Good ball to Dixon. Dixon into the 25, gives it to Gibson. Gibson to Crooks. Crooks looking for support. 5 yards short. And it's a handover. Good handling by Leeds, but they can't breach this Castleford defence at the moment. And Marchant. Good run by Tony Marchant. Sampson taking a pass off of Kettridge, still gets it going to Joyner. Joyner out to Gibson, Mark Gibson that is. And two Leeds players down at the moment. Oh, and a break by Blankley. It's got Anderson outside him, but he's forward a mile. Phil Ford in the end, getting in the tackle. Good covering tackle by Ford. Joyner to Murphy. Murphin's over, but it came from what looked like a forward pass. "23 minutes of the second half gone, and Castleford go into a 10 points lead. Here comes a pass, it looks suspiciously forward. Ford gets a hold of him, but then suddenly the Leeds defence opens up easily here as John Joyner, long pass to Murphin, and Murphin strides over unopposed. And Kettridge now with the chance to make it 5 from 5. He should do it. It's in front of the post.
and this will take them into a 12-point lead. It does so. Martin Kettridge's 5th kick and his 10th in the last 2 games has put Castleford now 22, Leeds 10. And Leeds, of course, can't finish any lower than 3rd, but with Widnes having the edge on Wigan this afternoon, then Leeds could become 2nd. But at this stage, it's not looking that way at all. And it's a knock-on, but it should have been offside, no doubt about that. Well, Hugh Waddell is off and Gary Price is on. And Leeds have won possession. And they desperately need a try in these situations now. Price goes forward. Heron gets through. Heron's through. Can he get a pass out? Oh, and Gary Price knocks on. Well, would you believe it? It looks like the easiest thing in the world, just like picking an apple off a tree, and he drops it with the line in sight, and Creaser on his outside to boot as well. And Blankley goes off, and comes on is Neil Batty. And the scrum formed and Castleford have won it. Murphy striding away.
Come on, Leeds!
Well, Leeds really are in this situation because they failed to take their chances in this second half. Twice they've had the line open, twice they've dropped possession. And Gibson kicks that one well. John Bentley might just catch it. Well, I'd like to see that again on the video replay. He must have just touched the line with his foot. And Murphy's gone to his scrum half. Marchant gets the ball out. Well, Anderson got it out to McAllister, but McAllister was pinned and he had men on his outside. Kettridge. And Leeds now under pressure on their own line. England's over, and suddenly it's a riot. People now, the Leeds players, well, they just can't believe it. It's a rout. .68 minutes, and Keith England gets his 3rd try of the season. Kevin Beermore acting halfback. Ball to Joyner. Joyner to England. Somebody gets a hold on him. It's Spencer, but he can't stop him from going over. And Martin Kettridge now. Chance to make it 6 from 6. And he does so easily. It's now Castleford 28, Leeds 10. Well, Hull leading against Salford, 12 points to 6. That's very near to completion, that game. So it looks as though the top 5 positions anyway are going to be Widnes, Wigan, Leeds, Hull and Castleford. And the other 3 still to be sorted out. And that kick will run dead. So Leeds 18-point deficit and just under 10 minutes remaining to pull it back. And they should never have been in this position. And possibility of Featherstone visiting Headingley in the Premiership. The other 3 look like being St Helens, Featherstone and Bradford. Crooks gets that kick in. And John Joyner picks it up. Keith England. Joyner's got men on support. Samson's over as well. Three tries in the space of 9 minutes. And Dean Sampson it is who goes over. And John Joyner making that try. Castleford making great inroads with each pass. Here's Joyner, slips through the gap, finds the space, and then inside to Sampson, who holds off the tackle and goes over. So Martin Kettridge, can he keep his 100% record? It doesn't matter to him, it doesn't matter to the Leeds fans, they don't wish it to happen, but he's missed it. Well, the first miss of the afternoon for Martin Kettridge. But it's 32 to Castleford, 10 to Leeds, and just 7 minutes remaining. Fourth encounter between the two sides. Looks like going to go to Cass, and it'll be two who wins apiece. Joyner to Murphy. And Kevin Beardmore moves to acting half-back. Leeds now will really be determined not to allow another try. Joyner, oh, the ball out there to Anderson. Anderson, can he get himself over? He has done. And another try to Castleford. Again, Joyner made it. Anderson came onto it very well. And with now 75 minutes gone, it's now 36 points to 10.
Here it comes again. Here goes Joyner to Anderson. Kevin Beermore goes to acting half-back. There goes Joyner. Flicks the ball up. Anderson comes in and once again tackling near the line is banned as Anderson forces his way over.
Martin Kettridge now. And he's kicked that one, 7 from 8. And it's now Castleford 38, Leeds 10. 4 tries, 1 from Murphy on 63 minutes, England on 68, Sampson on 72 and Anderson on 75. And yet at one stage Leeds were well in control of this game in the second half and had chances galore, with Gary Schofield dropping right under the post. And when Gary Price came on, he dropped the ball as well. Gary Lord has come on. Gary Lord on for Gary Spencer. And Castleford, well, this will be their first win in 10 games, 8 defeats and 1 draw. And for Leeds, well, it means that they're going to finish 3rd in the Stones Bidder Championship, as Tony Marchant carves great holes. And of course now Castleford with their tails up, and Leeds, well, just try and get some of their composure back. Tony Marchant probably wishes he hadn't have run and twisted in that tackle. Well, if that was a drop goal attempt, you go, and Gary Lord is on to Bentley. Bentley up the wing. He'd outpaced the number 3, Terry McAllister, but coming across was Mark Gibson, who's won the Man of the Match award for Castleford. Leeds lose possession in a vital situation. Van der Velde over there on that touchline will be perfectly happy tonight. His side have come good at last. They've been showing signs of it in recent weeks. It's Leeds that have suffered. And Creaser finds touch just inside the 25. And Mal Reilly, well, he'll have to regroup his side for the Premiership. And trouble there, and Keith England throwing the fist in the tackle. It's a penalty. Still trouble going on as Mr. Cross goes in. They'll be all pals in the bar afterwards. Crooks has lost the ball.
There's nothing going right at the moment for Leeds.
Well, he can't get away as well. Sinbin on 13 minutes and having one of his better games. Gary Schofield, but not going right for him either. So Lee Crooks. Now Gary Lord. Out to Bentley. Bentley past Marchant. Bentley's away down that touchline. Kicks ahead. And his beam was slightly held off there, but he kicked it far too far.
He certainly showed a clean pair of heels there to McAllister and Marchant.
But his final touch.
John Joyner taking an age to bring the ball back.
They're in front.
This is certainly, in the second half anyway, not one of Leeds' better performances by any means.
And there goes the hooter.
It's all over. Castleford have ended their 9-game defeat, their 9th game defeat, by winning this 10th by a very convincing margin, 38 points to 10. Leeds won't want to dwell on it. 16-10 down at half-time. Tries from Murphy on 63 minutes, England on 68, Sampson on 72 and Anderson on 75. 3 of them converted by Kettridge have given us a final score. Castleford 38, Leeds 10, and we await to see who Leeds now, having finished 3rd in the Championship, will meet in the Premiership.